What is good, guys and girls? It's your boy, this dude, and today we ain't got your typical video, alright? In fact, I wasn't even gonna shoot a video this week because I got a lot of work to do. But I wanted to show you guys what I had to do so you don't think I'm just over here playing around, right? So this week we're not gonna have your normal awesome, amazing animals. We're not gonna be doing no enclosure builds. I'm just gonna be bringing you guys up to speed on what's going on. I got like 12 enclosures to rebuild. I gotta take some time off and get this stuff done so we can start bringing in new animals. You know what I'm talking about. So let's go. Alright, you guys, this is the the new African fire skink build, rather. We just did this a couple weeks ago, and after doing this video, I am not satisfied with any enclosure inside this house. So everything will be updated to look fresh and brand new. You see all the plants are doing very well. Everything's settled in just fine. Yeah, but we're gonna redo all the enclosures in this house because I'm not happy with anything. Here, coming right down, we already got this one started, right? Don't know what this is gonna be yet, but we got the custom background, all of that. I'm gonna start getting some plants in here. As y'all see down here, I got a boatload of plants. I can't even carry them in one hand, so I got a lot. Got a lot of plants over here, a lot of ferns, cover space, bromeliads, pothos, philodendrons. We got a lot of things over here we're gonna be planting. This enclosure is all cleaned up, ready to go. You see we got our under tank heat, taking up a little more than half of this enclosure. I think we'll put a fire skink here too. But yeah, we gotta redo this enclosure. You see, look, I just got bins everywhere and stuff everywhere. All of this needs to get touched up. I'm not happy with the way this room looks. We got this enclosure that we need to redo. We have a giant day gecko in here. These are the baby day geckos. They're getting enclosures. So this one's already cleaned, right? This was an old fire skink enclosure. It's already cleaned. We're gonna get this ready for dart frogs. This enclosure has a fire skink in it that was on emergency, that it no longer needs emergency help. So we're gonna get them off of here. Clear this rack, drop a 75-gallon tank right up here. Boom. We don't know what's going in it yet, but yeah. And then as you see, we got him just in here chilling until we finish his enclosure. Or her, that's actually a female day, my firstborn female day gecko actually. But we got her just chilling in this bin until we finish her enclosure. But yeah, we're gonna knock this whole thing off right here, get that done. Let me show you the tank I'm talking about. It's just sitting out here in my hallway, right? It's got this random 75-gallon tank just hanging out. So we're gonna dress this, move this over into the room on that top shelf over there. And yeah, get that straight. You guys know we're gonna be purchasing our first snake in 30 years. We're gonna be doing this here in like 2 or 3 weeks. I've already made my decision. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be dope. But we had to get the rack system for them. So we got the rack system, and I have more room than I needed. So I think we'll go with 3 species of snakes: a male and a female here, a male and a female there, a male and a female there. So yeah, we're gonna get this set up, get the aspen bedding and everything in there, get some hides in there for them. But yeah, we got the rack ready, thermostat already, everything's already ready. I just gotta plug it up, and yeah, so snakes coming soon, can't wait. All right, after a little bit of work, we got this enclosure done. This is for my firstborn giant day gecko. Let's see if we can zoom in on her, all right? Y'all see her right there, just chilling inside the plant. I guess she likes it, so she went straight to the pothos and started drinking. But we got that one done. This one came together, and we cleared this top rack, so we're gonna move the 75-gallon in. After we clean that up, start decorating that one. We don't know what animal's going in there. We don't even have a species selected yet, so we're gonna fill this entire, it's a 4-foot section from side to side. A 75-gallon tank's going right there, and then we'll figure out what's going in there. Now over on this rack, this is the rack that the Kenyan zebra skinks are on, right? You see my male, he's out right now. He's always out. Oh, there's my female. He's always out. She's only out sometimes. But anyways, on this rack we have this enclosure to do. It's completely clean and everything. I got the screen mesh in there already. Got to put the hydroton down, put this together. We have no idea what's going in here. This is my crocodile gecko. This dude's been with me for about 3.5 years now. Wild caught too, crazy. But anyways, and then we got to do this enclosure, and then this enclosure, one of my fire skinks. And this one's already done. As you see, we got the under tank heat already, UV on top. We just need to put this enclosure together. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of work to do. So I gotta get to work. Let's go. Now, moving to the cool side of things, we have the red-eyed crocodile skink enclosure we rebuilt, which is doing absolutely amazing. This enclosure is, as you see, the plants have just taken off. Everything in here is growing. The plants in the water are doing good. All of our shrimp are still alive. So I don't know where they are, but in fact, you see back here, we've got roots kind of trying to choke out our filter here. Everything is just rooted in. It looks good. So this is not a problem. We'll be using this entire top shelf. We got a top shelf up here. So I gotta get those boxes down. This is my shipping supplies and all that. And find a better place for them. But we'll move all of these small enclosures. I got a bunch of these. And we're gonna be using these, like I said, for like dart frogs or something here in the cool room. And then I have another one of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it's already cleaned and ready to go. It has under tank heat. You guys know I'm a huge fan of making sure that there's heat actually going all the way through the dirt. Yeah, so we're up to like 6 enclosures in the warm room. There's 3 in here. This one here, I don't know if I've ever said anything about these animals, but I have a pair of African fire skinks in here, and I just had them in here for now. This also has under tank heat, just UV on top. But we're gonna break this down and move this, because it's big and awkward and not even sitting right. So we're gonna break this down, get them probably another enclsoure like this one, so it sits right beside it and it kind of looks the same, you know. But then here we have our female green-killed scaled lizard. She's kind of cool. She's super cool. But look at her. It's alright, mama. But the enclosure, you know what I'm saying, it worked. It did what it's supposed to do, but it's time she gets an upgrade also. So we're gonna pull everything out of here, rebuild this enclosure. But as you see, she is doing fine, lovely. She's grown a lot. So she's doing good. And then over here, this glass is always foggy because you see the water runs right there. So it's constantly splashing up on the glass. But these are our first 2 red-eyed crocodile skinks. I don't know where they're at. Oh, we got one right there. Right. That's one of our babies, one of our firstborn. And yeah, as you know, we dialed this enclosure back a little bit because we wanted to be able to check on these animals at all points in time. So as you see, it's just real easy. Just lift the log, make sure they're doing good. They're eating and they're doing just fine. So this enclosure needs to be planted and redone. There's just a lot that needs to be done. So we're gonna be taking some time and getting some things straight, because I want all of these enclosures to look like this one. Just grown in, live plants. Just looking good, right? We got a lot of work to do. And now out here in this is like the area I do all my work and stuff in. Y'all know I moved the desk over on that side. The desk was over here. That's where I make the music for my videos and all of that. Do all the editing and all of that. But I was gonna disassemble this rack, and I had 3 enclosures just open, so I started building. We got this one done. That's for a fire skink. This one is for a captive bred Koch's day gecko. I've never even introduced them to the channel or nothing like that. I brought in 2 wild caught Koch's day geckos, a male and a female, and they were able to produce. Although they didn't last very long, they were able to produce, and they gave me a beautiful female Koch's day gecko, captive bred. And she's doing very well. So she's up in the philodendron in the back. Not even gonna bother her. We're gonna let her kind of settle in. But you might be able to see her back there peeking at us. Yep. She's hanging out in the plant. And then we gotta build this one. And we got the Leopard Gecko tower. Goes all the way up to the ceiling. We finally got that done. So all of the Leopard geckos have big bins. They're on paper towels, but they also have fake plants, cork bark, multiple hides in here, just to kind of, you know, give them all space to kind of spread out and do their own thing. But they've got big bins, all of them. These are for all the babies, so they'll grow up in these enclosures here, and we'll get another one of these made, because this holds quite a few, and you see our thermostat is built into this box up top. We'll get another one of these made, but yeah, it functions very well. Heat tape on every level. This is exactly what I wanted. They did very, very well with this, so, and that kind of frees up a lot of space, like I told you guys. That's why we have all of these enclosures open now. And yeah, so that's good. And then with that open, that freed up all of our baby racks. So we got these two racks, they're completely empty. So we need to clean up all of these bins and get them ready for yeah, all new babies of all sorts. You know, not just leopard geckos, all different types of babies we're gonna be putting in here. But that kind of frees up a lot of space for us to continue with our projects and move forward with a lot of things. All of this needs to get done, and this is what I'm doing. So we're not gonna have a regular video. I got a lot of work to do, but once we get everything caught up, we'll get back to business, I promise. And then this enclosure that looks like absolute chaos is the male green killed scale lizards enclosure. All the plants have just grown to the top and now are just, boom, they've just blown up. This, what is this? Oh, this is a lily, it's a peace lily. It goes through its phases where it'll have crazy blooms and then it'll die off and then it'll come back and then bloom and then die off. It's gone through multiple different seasons, and this thing is just growing. As you see, it's grown up and then over, and yeah, so I don't really think that's good for these plants. So we want to get this completely redone. I'm gonna pull all these plants out, put them outside on the porch so they can just grow straight up to the sky like they want to, and get new plants in here, because as you've seen, they've grown to the top and they don't want to stop. So, but our male green kill scale lizard is doing amazing. He's doing very, very well. But as you see, he's got all of this leaf litter. He's literally got a forest in here, and this thing is just gone crazy, out of control. So we got to get some of this stuff under control. As you guys can see, we got quite a few things on our list that we need to tackle. I need to grab them by the head. I got a lot of things I got to do. So we're not gonna waste any more time on this video. I just wanted you guys to kind of know, give you guys a little update on what's going on. We're getting ready for snakes. We got almost 10 enclosures. We got a lot. We got a lot going on. So we're gonna get all this stuff together, and I'll check back in with you guys. I appreciate you coming out to have the update with me. You know, I know you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere else on this planet, but you decided to be with your boy Smith, and I appreciate you. That means a lot to me, man. So till next time, though. Your boy Smith, this is All Things Living. I'm out.